few things I remembered about being in elementary school. One of them being two words: pocket monsters, or as we call it, Pokemon. It all started when I was 11 years old, and I was in 6th grade at that time, and Pokemon was the pot of gold in my eyes. 11 years later, this is what I've collected. To start things off, I have the Pokemon plush of both Meowth and Pikachu. Almost every Pokemon fan has the Pikachu. In fact, if they wanted to make use of the Pokemon plush, then why not make a plush toy of Voltorb or Electrode? Next, I have the Pokemon cards. How could I ever forget? Especially those card tournaments held at shopping malls. In addition to all these Pokemon cards, I even obtained the playing cards. Pokemon playing cards, that is. Next up, I have the original boxes of the Pokemon Game Boy games. Also, to go with it, I have the Pokemon version of the Game Boy Color. Pretty neat, huh? Next, oh man, we have the Pokeball. Inside is a gold-plated card. Included with it is a certificate of authenticity from Nintendo themselves, just to remind people that it's real gold. Now this Pokeball was available at your local Burger King. Now depending on your Burger King restaurant, these may or may not have been very easy to obtain. Some Burger King restaurants were just completely nice about it and just gave you a copy, while some Burger King restaurants were a complete ass about it. That's right, you heard me, greedy bastards. Anyway, next is my personal favorite, the Pokemon TV series. I have most of Season 1 on videotape, and I also have Season 2, Adventures of the Orange Islands. In addition, I have some videotapes from the Johto journeys, but after that, I couldn't keep up with the story. As for the movies, I have 5 of them on VHS tapes, all in their original packaging. Oh yeah, and I have the Pokemon soundtrack on CD, given to me for Christmas. It has all of their famous songs, including the Poke Rap. Lastly, I have a video CD of Pikachu's Winter Vacation. I remember picking this obscure CD at an Amazon Z shop. Oh, by the way, to go with the cards, I have the Pokemon game mats. Yeah, remember those? To prove I was a big fanboy of Pokemon, here are some Pokemon apparel. Here are a couple of shirts I used to wear. They haven't been worn for a very long time, I'll tell you that. Last but not least, I have the Pokemon blanket. I also have a Pokemon throw pillow, but I wasn't able to show it. Oh yes, something to keep me warm at night. There was no doubt in my mind that I was a huge Pokemon fanboy. Now, I wouldn't mind continuing to collect the Pokemon cards, but after the Johto journeys, I couldn't keep up with the story anymore. But nevertheless, Pokemon still holds a huge place in my heart, and I'll never forget it. Well, that just about does it for today's Collectionism featured by SHOWSOTROS. I'm Krista Knight, happy collecting. SHOWSOTROS out!